So last week I was concentrating on the roof and insulating that. After that I was like, okay, now I need to do something else. Anything else. So I got inside in the container and boy, there is a lot of work there to do too. So I set myself to work and I have come very far. Is something you want to do with good warm weather. Now that the second quarter of the container is also completely done, I have immediately taken advantage of the space to store all the bags with the old insulation here, because I know there is a lot more coming. Because although it is dry for weeks on end now, I still found soaking wet insulation in those 3 panels that I did last time. So it might not make such a difference. It might be a very slow process, but just the thought of this insulation being soaking wet and continuing day after day, that process of oxidation, making my life very, very hard. So the goal for this week is to get all the big chunks of insulation of this wall off to stop that oxidation process. So yes, I'm going to need a lot more bags. That was fun. Originally I wanted to keep this job for last because it is so fun to do, something to look forward to, but I'm really happy I did it now because some of these pieces are just still soaking wet and heavy with water. It's just unbelievable how much water is still in here, keeping these panels wet, keeping these panels oxidating. So I'm really glad I did it now, and now these panels can finally dry, stopping the oxidation process. And somehow when the insulation is dry, it comes off more easy. So I'll just let it dry for a day or so, and then my next job will be more easy. I'm really glad I did this. This is fun. And now I have some cleanup to do here. Ta-da! Done! And then I got outside of my container and immediately found my third goal of this week, because there is some landscaping to do around my container before I can finish it. So I found this little piece of abundant garden and I set to work to make it a little bit less jungle-like. And it so happens that my friend's dog, Bobby, just loves gardening. And sometimes he even is helpful. And after all this procrastinating, and even more procrastinating, there was very little time left to work on the roof. So next week I'll be trying to figure out how I'm going to build the rooftop, which I'm still not sure of. So it will probably involve a lot of screws, wood, painting, sawing, climbing up the stairs a lot of times, and a lot of thinking, I guess. So that will be up, or I'll just chicken out again and just try to work on everything else except for the rooftop. But you'll see that next week. So if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, put on the notification bell, and I'll see you next week.